I've had Train Dreams in my periphery since Sundance in January, where ever since, the vast majority of critics I follow who had seen the film were touting its praises. For those who haven't heard of it, it's a portrayal of the life of a logger in 20th century America.
Beautiful, ain't it? What is?
And, as critically acclaimed films should, this one went straight to Netflix. Please take note of the sarcasm. It can be hard to be fully excited for films when every critic you follow praises them. The mileage varies, because it could just be that you're the one guy who didn't mesh with it. So, of course I was anticipating Train Dreams, but I was worried that it wouldn't fully click for me. That did not end up happening. Train Dreams is a gorgeous film, both on a technical level and on a narrative level. It is one of 2025's best shot films. It's a perfect rebuttal to the statement that celluloid trumps digital photography every time, as, even with digital cinematography, the film is beautiful to look at. It's got scenes with particularly stunning deep focuses where characters are shot within nature, and both the foreground and background are able to share the screen harmoniously, which is a major part of the themes when it comes to man's cohabitation with nature on Earth, and how he should be more balanced within it. The natural lighting is also evident in these scenes, amplifying the beauty of nature in a romantic, that's romantic with a capital R, as in early stages William Wordsworth type of poetic romanticism, state. There is minimal artificial light, so the film is basked in this beautiful lighting, which just hammers in that point so much more. Grania's presence in the world is captured with the clarity and mastery of the frame by cinematographer Adolfo Veloso and director Clint Bentley, which positions the themes in a manner for the audience to comprehend. It goes to show that how a film is shot means a lot more than merely what a film is shot on. But it is also a character piece about Robert Grania, and the film knows how to use shallow focus in a way that many films don't quite get, using it more sparingly to highlight specific moments where the audience is supposed to be within the interiority of his existence, as a guy kind of on the wayside of traditional society. Joel Edgerton grounds the film. In a quiet film like this one, you require an actor who is skilled enough to emote subtly, and I think that, although I haven't seen a lot of his work, Edgerton, with this tendency for bringing emotional gravitas to smaller scale indie films, is the perfect man for the job. By his nature, Robert Grania is a quiet man who's at the centre of this telling of roughly 80 years of American history. This is not a flashy performance, that is exactly how it had to be. He's meant to come across to the people in the diegesis of the film to be unmemorable. There are films made with the idea of I contain multitudes at their thematic centre, and they will say so, be in the actual film, the marketing, or both. Train Dreams doesn't say that, and yet encapsulates that cliched idea by having the audience pick up on it naturally throughout the course of the narrative. It is all within Joel Edgerton, subdued, quiet, but the character is there. He doesn't say much, and his emotions are kept largely beneath the surface, as he does his best to repress those, save for a few key junctions within his arc, where he's still trying to hold them back. It is so deeply human, and not dramatised, that it all feels so real by the end of it. It is a portrait of a full life, and it wouldn't be possible at this level to do that, through trials and tribulations, without Edgerton anchoring the film's emotional quality. The film also boasts a powerful supporting cast, made up of established character actors, ranging from Felicity Jones to William H. Macy, to Nathaniel Arcand, with minor appearances from Kerry Condon and Clifton Collins Jr. Of these, I think that Macy gives the most memorable of supporting performances, adding a wistful philosophical lens to the logging and man's connection to the natural world at the centre of the film.
This is rough work, gentlemen. Not just on the body. We just cut down trees that have been here for 500 years.
His rugged, aged wariness is so incredibly charming when he's spouting his philosophies as armed peoples that, even though he's not on screen that much, his sheer presence lasts. The film is about masculine ideals, and William H. Macy is the perfect actor to fit the bill of being an older man, wizened with time, who offers a glimpse into the film's themes, as if holding a curtain back before easing the audience back into Robert Grania's story. Felicity Jones is also great, but not necessarily given a lot to do as Robert's wife, Gladys. But that is the nature of the story. The home life is a part of the film, but its role is to add dimensionality to Grania, which leaves Felicity Jones to not do quite so much. She's memorable in the scenes that she is in. Then, the one who shocked me the most with how good of a performance they gave was Nathaniel Arcand as Ignatius Jack, a close friend of Grania's, who offers him kindness amidst his personal tragedies. It's a tender performance which has lingered after my viewing of the film. Train Dreams is a staggeringly beautiful-looking film which captures the range of masculinity without dropping into stereotypically toxic portrayals, even in the supporting cast where it could have happened. It's a great film. Very much recommended. Train Dreams? 4 stars. Well, that's all. Keep on watching movies and form your own opinions. See you in the next one.